the following presentation of the NBA.
A breathtaking view of the New York City skyline is taken from the Empire State Building. We're coming to you live from Manhattan. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Andre Drummond.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Seth Curry. Bruce Brown is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. And for the Knicks. Oh, that was something else.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Nets passing it around. Curry passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Drummond trying to get himself free. Brown, good. And so it's New York with it. Here's Fournier, and it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Fournier with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Barrett. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Fournier. Back to Burks. He lobs it up. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. And that's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Right side Durant. Toppin with the steal. Drummond working against Fournier. And the pass to Sims. Over Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Foul.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Left side, Brown. Trying to get open is Irving. Brown, good.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. A nice shot by Irving.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
So here's Burks. He had 15 points last outing. Outside Fournier. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Free throw drops for KD.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Irving attacking. Outside Durant from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some. Durant's got 7 points in the game. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Durant and the jam by Kevin Durant.
When you think of Steph Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Andre Drummond, and B's subbed in for Irving. Here's Barrett. Rebound by Gaines.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the middle. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 11.
Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Burks finds Gibson. Now Robinson. On its way from Burks for 2. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Basket counts.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Ellis. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Doesn't go for him. Brown against Barrett. Brown, good.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Burks kicks to Ellis. Back to Burks. Up top, Barrett.
Remaining in the first.
New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Hits it from three-point range. Barrett's got 8 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Brooklyn leading by 7. 1:39 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
New York's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Aldridge comes in for Brown. And Thomas subbed in for Curry. 1:21 left to play in the first. Takes the 13-footer. Yep, that one goes.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Here is Gaines. Count it. And the Nets lead by 9.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant against Ellis, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on beat.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game. Ellis surveying the D. Outside Gibson. Passes it to Quickly. Clock at 4. From about 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And Gibson always has had a solid mid-range game. You can't let him get comfortable from that spot.
Pass to Claxton. Now Gaines. To the inside. Stolen by Quickly. KD against Ellis. Pass to Quickly. And there's the pass to McBride. For 3, Ellis.
New York foul. That's his first personal. First team foul.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the NBA. And he details where it all started.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
No, it isn't. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil. And
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Taj Gibson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Ellis. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history that fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Outside Irving. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fires for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Knicks trail by 9. Robinson left side. Now, quickly. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Down low. Here's Irving. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. For three, Fournier. Robinson passes to Sims. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Sims has got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here. The second quarter. New York calls timeout.
Get on your feet and make some noise for team.
And the Knicks making a change here. Gibson's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Seth Curry in for B. Sims the pass to McBride. Quickly with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 5 now.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Irving passes to Brown. Tries again. Tries yet again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good from Brown. Knicks trail by 10. Here's McBride. And again, it's New York. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They retain possession. And Drummond kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Fournier goes in. Chalk up 2 there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Nets leading by 8.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Irving, and McBride gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. For Fournier, he's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. It's good. Burks has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
It's the Nets now. 6-point lead. Durant dishes to Drummond. No good. Shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. And here's Burks. He has 5. Here's Toppin. And again, New York with the triple. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've led by as much as 10. Irving passes to KD. Pulls up on the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And that's 13 points for Kevin Durant. To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Durant in the corner. And he gets the bucket.
Kevin Durant.
Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Here's Sims up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
A minute 50 left here in the second. Now, here is Irving. He had 34 points in the win against Houston.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Burks. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Irving against Burks. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game. Robinson's checked in for New York. Ellis comes in for Evan Fournier. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Brown. Off the left rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Ellis against Curry. Passes it to Irving. Durant, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got 20.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's slammed in by Ellis.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Irving passes to Claxton. And he makes that one.
Nicholas Claxton.
Claxton's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
For three, Barrett. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's KD. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Here's Ellis. Banked in off the glass. Ellis has got 6 points.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Outside, KD. And the Nets, another 3.
But Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Good if it goes. That shot is off. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 25 points and 1 assist. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher team. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Irving. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Going inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Nets leading by 3.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Here's Durant. Drummond trying to get himself free. Toppin pulls it in. New York's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected.
And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Outside, KD. And the Nets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Burks for three. Cans it from downtown. Burks has got the lead up to three now for the Knicks.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. The shot's good from Fournier.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Burks. There's the killer two-handed slam.
What terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Inside. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. And that's now 27 points for KD.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And it's not talked about all that much, but Barrett makes a huge contribution on the glass.
Right. He's aggressive. He's instinctive. He has added good weight, and the athleticism to beat people to those 50-50 balls is important.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for Alec Burks. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. He comes in for Kevin Durant. Aldridge's shot is good.
And inside the paint, Aldridge can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Pass to Gibson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good quickly.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Nets ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Here's Gaines.
Well, Taj Gibson proves year after year he is a very capable defender. This guy is willing to contest shots.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter. New York leading by 3. Here's Quickly. He's got 8. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
For New York, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
Irving looking over the floor. Good on the 13-footer. Irving's got 16.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You've got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Boy, not on the same page there. And the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Toppin. And it's Ellis in for R.J. Barrett. Pass to Irving. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
That's from
Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. The Knicks with the lead. Quickly the pass to Ellis. To the inside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Nets trail by 4. Now Curry. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And it's Irving missing. New York's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here. And it's good. 2 points. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for New York.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That shot missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
On the wing quickly, covered by Irving. And Gibson kicks to quickly. 5 on the clock. To the paint and taken away by Brown. And now in transition is Gaines. Here we go. Count it from 12.
Timeout.
Gaines has got his 3rd bucket of the night. New York calls timeout.
your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and Toppin subbed in for Taj Gibson. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in. There's a minute left in the 3rd. Here's Toppin. Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
McBride passes to Toppin. Here's Sims, and that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Irving. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sims, and it's blocked. Durant with it. He's got 27. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Irving.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Got to make hustle play. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and run. Let's get to the line. Cut hard so we get fouled on our cut.
Greg, you know he's always going to demand aggressiveness.
Yeah, but you get why, though. The little hustle plays make a big difference in these close games.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Alec Burks. Toppin is out there with Ellis. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Sims in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
The feed to Burks. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving passes to Durant. Here's Claxton. This one for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Ellis kicks to Burks. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Got that one up quick. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Fournier. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Fournier passes to Sims. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
The first free throw is good. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And KD drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Down low, here's Barrett, and he finishes nicely on the way. 22 points for R.J. Barrett.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pulls it from 20, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Nets lead by 2. Burks looking around for 3. Fournier drills the three-pointer.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
The Nets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Irving, good.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Toppin passes to Barrett. Shoots the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Here's Brown. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Burks can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Durant against Barrett. Feeds it to Brown. Outside Irving. Outside Curry. And Curry throws it down hard.
Don't let that slight frame fool you. Seth Curry on the interior. He will finish shots.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. Trailing by 5. It's Barrett on the wing. This is to Toppin. Durant with the steal. It's Brown with the drive. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Durant dishes to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Knicks trail by 8. And here's Burks. The shot from the low post is good.
You give Alex Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And Drummond kicks to Brown. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Barrett against Durant. Barrett the pass to Toppin. Back to Barrett. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. The pass to Curry. It's Drummond, high post. The dish to Brown. Over Barrett. Drummond trying to get himself free. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the
Nets
game.
leading by 10.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Toppin throws it down.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Irving kicks to Curry. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Barrett. And good that time.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
Moving against Burks. It's Drummond, high post. Back to Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. Pocket 6. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Hangs home the trifecta. Burks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New York. Now here's Durant. Kicks it to Irving. Passes to Drummond. Over Barrett. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal, third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Here's Mills. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, KD. It was a good start. What happened with that rough patch later on, though?
We weren't disciplined. We were just shooting shots just to shoot them, throwing passes just to pass them. No sense of urgency, no purpose. And against a team like that, they're looking for something to get them back in the game, and we just let them back in.
Close the door, but stuff to work on, I know, man. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.